In this video, I'm going to show you how I created this fall floral arrangement. But before we get into that, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And leave me a comment to let me know what you like about it. My husband got me this truck a couple years ago. It was a flower bouquet and it was for our anniversary. So I saved it to make floral arrangements for each season, and I glued a foam block that I got from Dollar Tree in there. I just got a different assortment of pumpkins, corn, things like this. Some are from Hobby Lobby, some are from Dollar Tree. To get started with this, I'm going to start with my base. And I think I want my base to be these. I'm going to use 3 of these because I want them to be offset of each other. I think using 3, offsetting them, will give this more dimension. So I'm just going to come in and shove that into that block. Okay, and I'm going to fill this with pumpkins so it's sticking out that far. That gives me room to put the pumpkins in here. And I'm going to take this other one over here, push it in. And then this one, I'll put back here. Maybe I should take them down. I think I should go lower on the bed. So I'm going to pull these out and go down. So it looks like it's overflowing from the truck. Okay. Next thing I want to do is take some foliage to put in there to fill in. I just have a different assortment of things that I want to use. And I'm not going to put things straight across from each other. I don't want to do that. Put those in there like that, maybe. I'm just going to lay these on here to try to get an ideal. My big pumpkin, save the pumpkin that I want to put on top. I want to, like I have these little corns that I got from Hobby Lobby. There we go. I want to put it back here, kind of over that way, maybe. Now I want to fill in the space, but I want to fill that in with some foliage. Put this here. I'm trying to see. I don't want to put that in there. Now I want to make sure I hide this here. So I'm going to put a filler down here to make sure I cover the foam so you won't be able to see it. See for what I want to use. Having this hanging down. Then put my pumpkin up here. I've changed my mind. I don't want to use these because they stick out too far, and I do not want to clip those off. I'm going to have to find something else to fill that in with. I'll put these here. There we go. I like that. Now, where am I going to stick this one? I think I want that to go straight through. Now, the sticks have come all the way through the foam, but that's okay. because I will end up covering that with foliage around the bed. Now see, I've brought this up higher than that one so I can have different levels. The way I do things is I create as I go. I start out with one piece of something and I get an ideal, but it doesn't always go the way that I plan, because during creating whatever I create, sometimes I change my mind or things don't work out the way I want, or I just come up with something different. So this is my creative process. I have a few of these from Dollar Tree maple bouquets, and I'll clip these off so they won't stick as far out as the other ones that I was going to use. Now, if you try to make a floral arrangement, don't worry about doing, oh, am I doing it right, or I don't know what I'm doing. What I do is when I create something, if it brings me joy when I look at it, then I did it right. The same with you. If you create something, when you look at it, it makes you happy and proud, then you did a good job. Okay. Start filling these in. And I like to slant things down or up, depending how I want to fill things out. Now this is covering, right here, see, it's covering the bed and the foam. And that's what I needed to do. Turn this around, get the other side. I'm having a hard time with some of these stems. I got this stick to poke a hole in the foam when I decide where I want to put something. Let's put some, maybe some pumpkin, some little pumpkins. Want that hanging, it's hanging from the drip. Okay. Look at any other space that I think needs filled in, but I mean, before, even after I get the things on up here, I'll be going back and filling in more. I want one of these hanging on the back. Sticking out like that. Yeah, I like that. Now I have another one. And I only clip a little bit at a time off because, you know, if I stick it in there and I think, oh, it's sticking out too far, I can pull it out and clip more off. But if I stick it in there and I think, oh, it needs to come out more, and I've clipped too much of this off, then I can't pull it out and leave it there, or I might have to put it somewhere else. I'm trying to decide where I want this to stick out at, so I don't know where to stick the stem in. Now, my pumpkins, trying to decide which one I want to sit on top. I think I want to get a flower, a sunflower. I got this sunflower bush from Walmart. I'm going to clip off one or two of these to use. I want it to go further down than that. I need that leaf. So I'm going to take it and come in at an angle like this. So I can get it like that. Trying to decide how I want to put my pumpkins. I want it kind of resting on the truck here. I want it resting on the truck like this. So what I want to do, if you can see, is come in not on the top of the foam, but right here in this corner and push it slanted down so that it will rest on the bed of the truck. We get this turned around here. Now I'm trying to decide where do I want to put my other sunflower. Up here, maybe. Or up there. I think I like right there. Yeah, I think I like that. Since I want it kind of slanted like that, I'm going to go diagonally down into the foam. If I didn't get it far enough, I'll just bend the wire. There we go. I need to start filling this in with some green little pumpkin things. I'll just pull those off. Nope, that's not doing it for me. I need to fill it in with leaves so that you can't see the foam when I start putting all this on here. So I'm trying to fill it in with the smaller fillers. That I need to trim off. See where else I might need to add some leaves right there. I need to add right here. So put it down. Right here. Now I'm going to do the pumpkin. I need to decide which pumpkin I want to be like my focal pumpkin. I think I'm going to put some of these like this and then nestle the pumpkin on top of all that. So just start pushing these in here, filling that in. I'm trying to look, see. I think I need to put here. Put some here. Now they have little red trucks at Hobby Lobby, I think. I don't know how much they are. But everything's 50% off right now in the fall. And I don't want to push on this, on the pumpkin, because see, that would come through my pumpkin and I don't want that to happen. I'm going to clip this off. These are harder, or they're thick wire like. Make my hole bigger. I don't want to have to put too much force on that pumpkin and cause the stem to come through it. I think I'm liking it. I need to fill in. This is probably going to end up bigger than I had planned for it to be. I had not planned for it to get this full. But that's okay. That's okay. I think I'm going to put this pumpkin here, but it doesn't have a stem on it. If something doesn't have a stem on it and you want it to have a stem on it, you can take one of these or a stem from a bush that you've cut stuff off of and make your own stem for it. Pull these off because I don't need those. Okay, now I want it to nestle in like that. So I'm going to start a hole, if I can get it started, there. See, stick that in there and then stick it in my phone. And it starts getting full, you have to push around what's already in there. But I like using these sticks to help make a hole so you don't have to push too hard around everything that's already in there and cause it to shift. If I can find where the hole that I made is. Okay. Let's step back and look at it and see what I think it needs. I think I need something here. Definitely think I need something here. Maybe this pumpkin. Yeah, I think I like that. And then I just need to add some filler to it to fill in any empty spaces. Okay. Now this one doesn't have a stem that's in it, so I'm going to make my own. Now I'm going to pull this off, push that stem down in there, and then slide this back on there. If I can find the hole that I made, and just slide that back on there. There we go. There is a space here that I need to fill in here. I need to fill that in. It's here. I'm going to poke a hole right here. And I need to fill this space in here with some leaves. I can use some of these with the little pumpkins. Or let's see. Clip this off. Have these leaves sticking out. I'm gonna have to poke a hole using my stick. Make that big enough. Can you find a hole? Yeah, there we go. I need to stick just some leaves stuff some leaves down in there because there's a gap here. And you can see the foam if you look closely. So I'm just gonna put some leaves down in there to fill it in and hide that. And I don't even need them on a stem. I'm just gonna stuff them down in there. This is just gonna be in my living room. I don't have to worry about the wind blowing it away or anyone pulling it out or getting messed up. This is the finished floral arrangement. I hope you liked the video and I hope you learned something, picked up on some tips or tricks or anything that will help you if you want to make floral arrangements. Like I said before, there are no rules when you create. The creation is yours, and if you make something, when you look at it, it brings you joy, then you did a good job. So you don't have to be a professional to make something beautiful. Until next time, bye everyone.